SGA deciding where to go with it. Pass to Pippen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over James. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
James passes to Chamberlain. And he's going for the lob! And slam dunk by James.
The timing LeBron possesses is second to none. Fantastic at measuring when to go for alley-oops.
Pass to Pippen.
Offensive screen center backs. Chicago ball.
Bulls leading by 4. Here's Curry. James, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's James. Oh, and the jam by James.
This is classic LeBron leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
Pass to Pippen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the mark there with a 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama, the pass to SGA. Leonard with a double team. Durant for 3. LeBron with the rebound. And James has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Chamberlain. Curry looking it over. Blocked! And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. Here's Durant. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
James finds Curry. Takes the 3. Drops in the 3.
Even a half-court shot is a good shot for Curry. That's how good of a shooter he is.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. SGA passes to Pippen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's James. Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback. O'Neal's got 6 points.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
And that does it for the first quarter. Chicago ahead, up 9. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Wembanyama out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Pass to Curry. Back to James. Goes up on the wing. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from James. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
Easy to admire the defensive intensity Gilgeous-Alexander provides. Outstanding job coming up with the steal there.
James passes to Chamberlain. Here's Curry. There's the triple. There he is. The three-point king delivers on cue.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Curry, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Chicago shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
Shooting for Chicago, Stephen Curry at the line for one.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Pippen. Back to SGA. All sorts of time. Another one falls for Sacramento.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands this team wants him to be aggressive on offense. I love watching him go to work.
Now Curry. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. And here's Durant.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Launches it. Chamberlain pulls it in.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Curry passes to James. Back to Curry. 5 on the clock. The shot no good. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by James. LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
And it's the level of creativity that separates LeBron. It's second to none because he's such an incredible ball handler also.
Oh, there's the alley. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Feed the interior, good things will happen.
Bulls leading by 9. James outside. Pass to Curry. 46 seconds left to play in the first half. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. And here's Pippen. He's covered by Curry. Back to SGA. No one near him. Rebound by the Bulls.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Here's James. Great D that time from Pippen.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
SGA passes to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. More 2K action in just a moment. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Chicago. And so in the game for the Bulls, we've got Kawhi Leonard. James is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's O'Neal in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Screen by O'Neal. 6 to shoot. And that one drops. And the Bulls lead by 11.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Leonard with a double team. It's stolen by Curry. He shoots it. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Curry's gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. Pippen pass to SGA. Wembanyama screen on Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Leonard defending. Sacramento needs to get off the shot. And there's the rejection. Pass to James. Back to Leonard. James outside. Now here's Curry. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the long J. Curry's got 12.
This is what Curry does best. He is so creative at getting into rhythm and staying hot.
James against SGA. Pass to Durant. Over Leonard. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 5 rebounds tonight. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And here's Curry. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Leonard passes to James. James double teamed. Up top Curry, defended by Pippen. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. Sacramento grabs the miss. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds now. Outside, SGA. They still need this. Gilgeous-Alexander drills a 3.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Now, here is James. Tightly guarded. Curry against SGA. Now Curry. He's got 12.
This just demonstrates how fearless Curry is. Look, he knows how to get inside and draw plenty of fouls.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Line for the Bulls. Stephen Curry. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Curry. And so Curry nails both of them.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And Sacramento calls their first time out of the game. A minute 42 left in the third quarter. James against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Pippen. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about tweaking the game. He said analytics take sports in a certain direction because it's a coach's GM's job to win, and they'll do everything they can to do so under the existing rules. It's on us to adjust because we're also looking at the aesthetic appeal of the game. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you very much for the report, Allie.
At the line for 2.
he drops the first. And so Curry nails both of them. Kings trail by 15. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot from the wing. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now in the quarter. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Pass to Chamberlain. And there's the lob. O'Neal misses.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Durant. Wembanyama, screen on Leonard. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. James deciding where to go with it. Rebound by the Kings. Left side SGA. 1 second left. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And they've done well in limiting Durant's production, making him uncomfortable and getting him out of... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. They've got Victor Wembanyama, also Kevin Durant out there, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama, a big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
James passes to Curry. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Kings trail by 6. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar, and there it is for him.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
James finds Curry. Out to Leonard. 3 on the clock. Offline with a 3.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
SGA against James. Here's SGA. No good on the shot. Bulls leading by 4. Left side Curry. Chicago passing it around. Leonard for 3. And again, Chicago, no good. Wembanyama, pass to Pippen. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Over James. SGA can't get it to go.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Here's Chamberlain. Missed the jumper.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Here's SGA. It's stolen by Curry. Knocks it loose. Durant against Leonard. Now SGA. Now here's Pippen. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league.
First one falls for him. And he's good on the second. And he makes all three.
You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
Chicago leading. Timeout, Bulls.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie.
A beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Pippen with it. Outside SGA. He drills the wide-open jumper.
ICE. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
SGA against Curry. Here's Leonard. Screen by O'Neal. Outside Curry. And he gets the jumper to fall.
And Steph relishes taking key shots. It's what he's out there to do.
Kings trail by 3. Pippen outside. And it's rejected. Kawhi attacking.
That's just terrifying coming down the lane. I mean, when Leonard is attacking with ferocity, man, the D has to foul.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
2 shots.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's covered by O'Neal. Oh, the shot is off! And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. He shoots! And no one in the vicinity!
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Timeout called. Sacramento. There's 47 seconds left to play in the fourth. Got a piece of it. James with a steal. Wembanyama rips down the board.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game, because this one looks a bit out of reach.
SGA against James. Clock at 4. Now Durant from downtown. And he nails it.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Curry, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Team foul. Shooting for Chicago, Stephen Curry, taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That's exactly how to close out a game. Take advantage of every opportunity.
Timeout called. Sacramento. They're trailing by 6. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
So the first of 3 is good, and that brings him within 5.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
And so he's good on all 3 free throws. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a one-possession game. Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
Fires the 3. Oh, it doesn't go. And so Chicago takes the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
Tip-off goes to Sacramento. Now Sacramento starting 5. Curry is out there with George. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Chamberlain in at the 4. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Chamberlain. That one's in, his first shot this game.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From downtown, hits it from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now George looks for O'Neal, gets it to him. Count it.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Pippen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Abdul-Jabbar sets the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Pass to Shaq. Now here's James. SGA defending. And here's George for 3.
When your big man is willing to go after those 50-50 boards, that is big time.
LeBron against SGA. That's some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Fires the 3. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
LeBron outside. And shot on the way. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks so much. I spoke with the Bulls head coach for a bit. On the topic of Curry, coach said, it's like playing a game of tag. He continued, we had our wings chase our guards around in practice, and everyone is on notice. We all know how good he can be. The important thing is to not take any plays off. He'll stay sharp, or he'll remind us, that's for sure. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. The Bulls with the lead. And a wide open look for SGA. Off target from outside. Up top, Curry. Abdul-Jabbar covering. Spun in there. Great move.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Now, here's SGA. He's got 6. Pippen outside. SGA, that's a two-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
Quick trigger there by SGA. I'll tell you, on the catch, be ready to rise and fire.
Outside Curry. Lets the 3 fly. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 5.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 8. Out to the wing. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
One more round of applause for your 3-1-2 crew.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Trailing by 2. Curry looking around. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. Leonard with the steal. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. And stolen by Leonard. Pass to SGA. Another three for Chicago.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
And here is James. Hasn't made one yet. Chamberlain with a screen on Leonard. Just 4 to shoot. The offensive rebound.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Chicago. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. Back to the action in just a minute. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Kawhi Leonard is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Pippen. And it's Abdul-Jabbar right at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. Sacramento shooting their first free throws of the game.
Shooting for Sacramento, Wilt Chamberlain. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. The Bulls leading by 5. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Back to you, Kev.
Yeah, he's taken over. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
The Kings have missed both of their free throws tonight, 0 for 2 so far. He doesn't get the second one. And he nails the third.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Wembanyama passes to SGA.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Timeout called by the Kings. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. James, the bounce pass. LeBron sets the screen for Curry. Here's the teardrop. James against Leonard. With a step back. Got that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from James. Pass to Wembanyama. Outside Pippen. SGA sets a screen for Pippen. And the 3 off target. The Kings trail by 5. Now George. Back to LeBron. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. LeBron's got 6 here in this quarter. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Pippen. Back to SGA. Count the basket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17 now.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Outside Curry. Jacks up a three. Drills the three-pointer.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
SGA looking it over.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play here in the half. Chalk up 2 there.
Boy, you respect the shot selection from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just taking what the defense gives him.
Here's George. Still yet to score. Shaq with a screen on Leonard. James in the high post. Leonard's there. James dishes to George. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Here's Curry with the three. Some solid defense from Pippen. The Bulls leading by 4. Outside, SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander muscles it in.
Let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And 1:01 left in the second quarter. Outside Curry. And a rejection by Pippen.
Elite at both ends. Pippen sees the play develop and then the perfect timing on the block.
SGA passes to Pippen. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Pippen's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Curry to end the run. Oh, Curry, so accurate from three-point range.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a three of his own.
Now here's Leonard. Wembanyama, a screen on George. This one for 3. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be back with you shortly. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Chicago leading by 6. On the court for Sacramento, we've got George. Chamberlain is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. And it's LeBron James. And it's Curry in at the shooting guard position. And it's good for 2. Leonard's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Bulls.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Curry passes to Chamberlain. Now O'Neal. Pass to Curry. Chamberlain kicks to LeBron. Kings moving the ball around. O'Neal misses.
Boy, he'd be the first to tell you that is a shot that we expect him to make.
And here's SGA. And here's Pippen, guarded by Curry. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Back to SGA. No good from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
George finds Curry. Curry on the drive, and that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Shaq, and Shaq with the slam.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Offensive screen set out of bounds. Sacramento ball.
The Kings trail by 4. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
Listen, the timeout was appropriate. They're giving up 3 after 3 after 3.
Here's Chamberlain. Curry, a screen on Wembanyama. Chamberlain with it. Out guarded by Wembanyama.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Bulls leading by 4. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Pippen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Bulls with another miss.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
Down low. Oh, the size and the force of Shaquille O'Neal.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Back to SGA. Wembanyama sets a screen for SGA. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Pippen. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. James with it. He's picked up by Pippen. James absolutely owning the inside.
It's trouble. I mean, if LeBron James is in the painted area, everybody's got to be prepared to contest. This guy too good in there.
Pass to Pippen. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. That fall. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 9 assists in the game. Great passer. The Kings trail by 3. George with the bounce pass. Pass to Curry. Shot clock at 5. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Pippen. Wembanyama outside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 5th rebound right now in the game. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to LeBron. Wow, the athleticism of LeBron James.
Oh, stop it. That one just too easy for LeBron James. So high above the rim.
Leonard with the ball. Wembanyama, a screen on George. Here's Leonard, and that one's drained from the low block. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Bulls up by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Pippen, and it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. Here's Curry, back to George. A 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pippen, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Pippen. Oh, Leonard in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Incredible wingspan, unbelievable hands. The alley-oop is easy.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Kings. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Curry from outside the arc.
Sacramento foul. Wilt Chamberlain. Second personal foul.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That falls. Nice speed that time from Scottie Pippen. SGA's got 29 in the game. The Kings trail by 7. Outside Curry. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Good work defensively by Pippen. Outside Leonard. Back to Pippen. Pass to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Wembanyama outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. LeBron kicks to George. James sets the screen for George. Now James. Too much strength. LeBron powering his way inside.
You call this a groove, folks, offensively. When shots are falling, you're getting to your spots. LeBron James right now on his personal playground.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. No problem with the wide-open Jacob.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Timeout, Sacramento.
You know what time it is, everyone. Deer Park, you're incredible.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, I was able to listen in on the Kings head coach talk to his team during the break. He absolutely held nothing back. He said, quote, "We know who we are. Let's be that." The plan is to play their game and let the chips fall where they may. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thank you.
We all know LeBron wants to take these shots. When the pressure is at its highest, he does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
All the officials are all over that one.
First team foul. Shooting for Sacramento, Wilt Chamberlain at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Chamberlain hits them both.
And now down to a one-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on James. Leonard inside. Looking on George. Lays it in off the window.
Showing no hesitation and a huge moment. Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
LeBron gathering speed. Gilgeous-Alexander against George. Here's Curry. Unloads. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. James in the post. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. It's in there.
And there's not a person in this building who didn't know the ball was going to LeBron, and still he delivers.
Now Wembanyama. Abdul-Jabbar sets the pick for Pippen. Here's Leonard. It's in.
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
And so James will bring it up for the Kings. Now Curry. And he does not hit.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Then this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
Outside Leonard. Now Abdul-Jabbar. Outside Leonard. Now Wembanyama. Up top Leonard. O'Neal there for the rebound. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
They really need to score.
No mistakes right now.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Stephen Curry. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Chicago, Scottie Pippen. 2 shots. Two.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6. Curry against Pippen. Got a piece of it. Paul George can't drop the tough three-pointer. So the Bulls win it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that about wraps it up. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the Bulls start out with the ball. And the starting group for Chicago. LeBron James out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's O'Neal in at the center position, locking down the middle. Now here's SGA. Pass to Durant. And he buries his first look.
Just the endless length of Durant, helping him right there inside.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the head coach for Sacramento gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about the challenge of facing off with Steph Curry, the three-point king. Coach said it's not just the threes that are concerned with Steph. It's how well he passes the ball. He's one of the best point guards ever, and Curry will get everyone else involved. Brian?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Durant. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
From the baseline. Jump shot is good.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Now here's SGA. Pass to Wembanyama. And here's Pippen. He's covered by Curry. The kick to Durant. Nice move. There's the block. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. And here's SGA outside. And so James will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Well, LeBron knows how to share the load. He's always getting other guys involved out there on the floor.
Pass to Durant. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The three-pointer off the mark. Leonard with the ball. Now Pippen defending. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Durant. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You gotta push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
Chicago trailing here. Curry passes to O'Neal, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
And it's Sacramento's ball. Wembanyama, pass to Pippen. Dribbled by O'Neal, on the wing Durant. No good with the triple.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Pass to James. Double team on James. Leonard for three. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
SGA finds Durant. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. Durant's got 6 points.
Add KD's mid-range J to the game's unblockable shots alongside the sky hook and the step-back three.
Now here's Curry. 1:11 left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Chamberlain. Fires for three. He can't get that one to fall. Wembanyama with some nice D. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Durant. Ooh, solid D from Leonard.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Pass to Chamberlain. Over SGA. Chamberlain gets the bucket.
Yeah, you can tell Curry knows the angles, smartly setting up another guy.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Pippen. Rebound by the Bulls.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
James inside. With one on the clock. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And it looks...
The previous play is under review.
The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
And they're going to take another look at the replay to make sure. But to me, it looked like he got it off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those points didn't count. I'm so glad the officials were able to take a second look and make the right call.
We're at the end of one in a close game so far. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And taking a look at Sacramento's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Things have gone the way they wanted here in the first period.
Yeah, that was a sharp start, but we've got a long way to go. They're going to have to sustain that intensity.
On the court for Chicago, they've got Stephen Curry. He's out there with LeBron James. And it's Chamberlain in at the force line. James has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. SGA against James. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point land. They get the rebound. And he dunks it down.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Curry's shot is off. The Kings leading. Durant finds SGA. The 3 ball. Durant's shot is off. Durant's got 3 of his 8 shots to go. Curry passes to James. Now Leonard. Pass to O'Neal. The kick out. Curry from downtown. The Bulls with another miss. Here are the Kings with the ball now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Durant, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Durant. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Over James. And it's SGA missing. Here's Leonard. No points so far. And here's Curry for 3. Curry splashes it in.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's 3 ball is falling. That's how good he is.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Wembanyama. For 3. And the basket by Pippen. Pippen's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Shot is good by Curry.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Pippen. Pass to Durant. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Pippen, no good. Chicago leading. James finds Curry. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
They got the ball to the right guy. James ready to shoot at all times.
And Sacramento calls their first time out of the game. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Durant. Back to SGA. Releases. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
James passes to Chamberlain. Now here's Curry. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Here's Durant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Courageous play inside by Durant. Just absorbing the foul and still putting up the shot.
It's his first trip to the line.
Kevin Durant, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Durant.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Here's Chamberlain. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Chamberlain's got his second basket.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Leonard against Durant. Pass to Wembanyama. Pippen with it. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Pippen's got 5 points now in the quarter. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
19.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
They've got Kevin Durant. He's out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Gilgeous-Alexander, and that comes off the assist by Durant.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands this team wants him to be aggressive on offense. Love watching him go to work.
Pass to Chamberlain. Now here is James, guarded by Durant. From outside the arc, Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Now SGA. Outside Durant. Shoots over Curry. Durant's shot is off. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 2. Now here's Curry, guarded closely. James finds Curry. Shot clock at 5. Pulls it from the top of the key. Count the basket. Curry's got 10.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
Pippen outside. Pass to Durant. Wembanyama screen. This one for 3. Durant's shot is off.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Back to Curry. Here's Chamberlain. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Now here's Durant. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. On the wing, SGA. He's covered by Curry. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten 4 this quarter.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Outside Curry for the lead. Oh, Curry Stretching the limits. Wow, what a shot.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Sacramento calls timeout.
Here we go, fans. It's your Sacramento Kings Street Team.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. SGA passes to Durant. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Chicago with a board. O'Neal's got 5 rebounds tonight. Chicago leading. Here's Chamberlain. Throws it up high. Yes, sir! LeBron James!
The timing LeBron possesses is second to none. Fantastic at measuring when to go for alley-oops.
Pass to Durant. And stolen by Leonard. Jumps up. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
You're smart about picking his spots. That time, Leonard senses opportunity and flies up the floor.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Now here's Curry. Back to James. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Kings ball.
Kings trail by 7. Outside Durant. And again, unable to change momentum here. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
To the middle. Out to Leonard. From behind the arc. The offensive rebound. And the shot's good. O'Neal's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
Wilt Chamberlain, second personal foul. First team foul.
15 seconds left in the third. Leonard against Durant. 5 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. The shot misses.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And we've reached the end of the third. Chicago ahead, leading by 9. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us.
It's time.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's James. And for Chicago, let's take a look. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Stephen Curry is out there with LeBron James. And it's Chamberlain in at the power forward position. Here's Chamberlain. Out to James. Pulls up at the elbow. Curry's shot is off. Kings trail by 9. Pippen pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Durant with a screen on Leonard. Durant surveying the D, looking to get it going. A strong finish from KD inside.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
James outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. James has gone 1 of 5 on three-point tries. Abdul-Jabbar. And rejected. Curry against SGA. Outside Curry. Pass to James. Back to Curry. Lets it go from deep. Here's O'Neal. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. And the Bulls lead by 9.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
The Kings call timeout. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, I was able to listen in on the Sacramento head coach talking to his team. He said to them, you guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
He just pops up and puts it in. Wembanyama really is that tall.
James outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Kings trail by 7. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's covered by O'Neal. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
First team foul. Shooting for Sacramento, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. He does not get the second one. Bulls leading by 6. Curry outside. He launches. Money from 3.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
Curry's gotten 4 of 7 threes to fall, shooting it with confidence. And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pippen outside. He on the arc. Cash from downtown.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
It's tipped. And here's Durant. Unloads from 13 feet. Ooh, Durant takes the Screen by O'Neal. Here's James. Puts it up from 15. That one's in there.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Wembanyama, screen on James. For three. No.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Yes, sir! That one goes!
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
LeBron James. Defense. First personal foul. First team foul. LeBron James. One shot.
The Kings call timeout. Durant, 19-footer is good.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense, it's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Here's Chamberlain, covered by Wembanyama. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Chicago ball.
LeBron cashes in from 18. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Sacramento. They trail by 9. The putback, and he grabs the board and finishes it off. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now James. They swipe it. Now Leonard. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Now a timeout by Sacramento. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
from deep three-point range. And so Chicago takes the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And it's the Kings to start out. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. They've got Abdul-Jabbar, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with LeBron James. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. Now here's LeBron, 5 to shoot. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Up top, Bryant. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Bryant in the post, working on James, and it's Kobe missing. Leonard finds SGA. Fires for 3, and it's Leonard. That time on the assist by SGA.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Antetokounmpo passes to Wembanyama. Leonard against KD. Bryant outside. No good with the elbow jumper. Now the Kings with it. James looking around. Abdul-Jabbar gets double teamed. Leonard against Wembanyama. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Here's LeBron. Rocket 2. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Wembanyama passes to Durant. Back to Wembanyama. SGA against Kobe. From past the arc. The Bulls keep it alive. It's deflected. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to James. Clock at 4. Great D that time from Giannis. Bulls trail by 3. Outside, KD. Leonard with the ball. Guarded now by Durant.
Oh, man!
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
And the Bulls decide to take their first time out here. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Wembanyama. The 3 from KD. LeBron grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Abdul-Jabbar outside. KD against Leonard. Now James. Just 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Bryant dishes to Giannis. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
Sacramento ball.
A minute 20 left to play here in the first. James outside. Shoots the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Now here's Giannis. Scoreless thus far. Kobe goes in. And again, Chicago. No good. Kings leading now by 5. LeBron kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Giannis passes to Wembanyama. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Well, you need to have a short-term memory. You can't worry about the shots that didn't go in.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to LeBron. 1 second left. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's just a great play on his part with the clock winding down.
And so it's Sacramento, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We come back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching from the Kings, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Well, it's hard to get stops in this league with so much talent offensively. I love what they are doing right now.
They've got Kobe. Wembanyama's out there with Durant. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Shaq in at the center position. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter. Durant at the elbow. Wembanyama up top. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Durant. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Pass to LeBron. Back to SGA. Nails the wide open jump shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 9 now for the Kings. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Wembanyama outside. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. James kicks to SGA. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bryant bullies through.
Such body control from Bryant. Able to take some hits there on the way up.
Pass to James. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Giannis passes to Wembanyama. Back to Chamberlain. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. And the Kings lead by 9. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Kings.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And they've also done a really good job scoring off turnovers. Not just pressuring the ball, but cashing those in scoring opportunities.
Here's Giannis. Nothing on the board. Outside Bryant. Pass to Durant. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point land. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Wembanyama's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. James, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3. Chicago grabs the miss. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Kobe. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. And now it's just a 4-point Sacramento lead. Gilgeous-Alexander against Bryant. Back to SGA. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Pass to LeBron. Back to SGA. Chamberlain a screen for three. Shea hits from outside.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Antetokounmpo passes to KD. It's rebounded by Leonard.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Sacramento with the three.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
O'Neal a screen on SGA. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the King. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
And it's the Bulls with the ball, trailing by 10. On the court right now for the Kings, Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's LeBron James. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Chamberlain in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Shaq with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Right side, Kobe. Clock at 6. Keeps it alive. And O'Neal is right there. O'Neal's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Bulls.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to LeBron. That's good, and SGA with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. To the inside, and stolen by Chamberlain. Here's Leonard. Good, Kawhi working near the hoop.
Oh, great footwork there from Kawhi on that floater.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. SGA against Antetokounmpo. KD a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Antetokounmpo dishes to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep three. Kept alive. It's a shot attack.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
Abdul-Jabbar finds Leonard. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Abdul-Jabbar's got the lead up to 13 now for the Kings. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. The three from KD. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got 4 rebounds in this game. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen by O'Neal. It's Wembanyama, top of the key. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by KD.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Antetokounmpo kicks to KD. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
That's a jump ball.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Leonard the pass to LeBron. And they double up LeBron. Chamberlain with a screen on Durant. Just 5 to shoot. They get the rebound. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Bryant. Gets the front of the rim and out. Kings leading now by 15. To the middle. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
Bryant a screen on Chamberlain. Bryant looking over the floor. Fires from deep. And again, Chicago, no good. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's James, defended by Bryant. No good from LeBron. Bulls trail by 17. Giannis passes to Bryant. To end the cold streak, Kobe getting it done in close.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
No one near James as he lets it go. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. SGA's got his 5th assist in this one. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Bryant against LeBron. O'Neal sets the screen for Bryant. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. What a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
And with the clock almost at 0, it's great awareness on his part.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Kings lead by 15. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Kobe is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Durant. And it's Wembanyama in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Giannis kicks to Bryant. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
That free throw good from Durant.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Durant hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Abdul-Jabbar, and Kareem throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Pass to Kobe. Here's the floater.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And SGA has got the ball here for Sacramento. They led by as many as 18 points. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Antetokounmpo. LeBron passes to Chamberlain, and there it is for him. And the Kings lead by 15.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
The Bulls call timeout. And she's got a story for us, an update. Allie?
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Bulls said to the team.
Tip-off goes to San Antonio. And a look at the starters for the Spurs. We've got Jason Tatum, LeBron James out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Chamberlain in at the center position, locking down the middle. Now here's Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. For 3, James. That one doesn't drop. Oh, solid D from Leonard. Here's Antetokounmpo. Puts up a 3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now James. Fires from the wing. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Antetokounmpo outside. Screen by O'Neal. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Tatum. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
You've got to be careful around Tatum now. If you're not paying attention, he'll take that ball away from you quickly.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Durant. Rebounded by LeBron.
Big time effort, denying that one. Playing the game with real force and passion. Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Durant. Solid defense from James. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Chicago. He immediately brought up Jason Tatum, the incredible all-star forward, saying, quote, Tatum is an NBA champion for a reason. He leads his team. JT does it all at 6'8". Great passing it, defending, and obviously scoring too. We'll see how they plan to contain Jason tonight. Back to you, Brian.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special, special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
And now the first timeout called here for Chicago. Here's O'Neal. Antetokounmpo outside. Outside Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Durant. Puts it up. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Players with KD's size generally don't have that quick release too. Incredible combination for him.
James outside. Drives to the hoop. It's good. James has got 6 points.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
And you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now Tatum, guarded by Durant. Tatum passes to Abdul-Jabbar. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 5-point game to the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. James with a steal. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Antetokounmpo outside. Leonard for 3. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Leonard on the wing. Inside. Oh, deflected. Here's James. Antetokounmpo with the block.
What a swat by Giannis. Love the force he throws those shots away with.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the first. James deciding where to go with it. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's San Antonio closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Spurs?
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And I think we've also got to talk about the tempo they've played with right from the get-go. I mean, they've been deadly in transition, too.
Kawhi Leonard out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's O'Neal in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. James finds Tatum. Antetokounmpo against SGA. Shot clock at 6. From the wing, Chicago with a rebound. Pass to Durant. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Taking the contact, KD willing that one in.
Durant taking every last second there to get off his shot. Those guys got a flair for the dramatic at times.
James outside. Pass to Chamberlain. O'Neal pulls it in. The Bulls trail by 3. Leonard passes to Antetokounmpo. Outside Durant. Takes the 3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
There's Tatum with the 3. Buries it from 3. Tatum's got 5 now.
You got to D up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. Shoots. Offensive board. O'Neal. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
When the shot goes up, he is not a guy you want to lose track of. Boy, that's a nice play right there.
James outside. On the wing, Durant. There's the triple. The rebound by the Spurs. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, SGA. Pass to James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bulls trail by 4. For 3, Durant. And it's Jason Tatum with the rebound. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. James outside. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. 9 points in the game.
I guess the defense was not expecting the quick release. LeBron can get it up and down in a hurry, though.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, guys. Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Back to you, BA.
He's come a long way. All right, Allie, thank you. Now, here is James. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Antetokounmpo against Tatum. It's good. Tatum's got 7 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Leonard. Launches a 3. Whoa! Kawhi from another area code.
Hey, when Kawhi Leonard's hitting like that, there's not much you can do on D.
Pass to James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Bulls trail by 6. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Wembanyama, pass to Durant. 19 seconds left to play in the first half. Making it look easy inside. Durant.
Nobody better at getting inside and finding good looks. KD rarely forces anything, and he usually gets the best shot available.
James, right side. Over Leonard. And there's the rejection. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Spurs out in front, up by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Still no points. On the court for San Antonio, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Jason Tatum, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the power forward position. Durant. Oh, Durant buries it through contact.
Tell you what, that defense was physical, and yet Durant, with great balance and composure, just stayed with it.
SGA passes to James. No good from outside.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Tatum against Antetokounmpo. Outside Durant. For the tie. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Tatum with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Tatum's got 9.
How about the pace that Tatum plays with? Excellent. I mean, when he's feeling it, he can pull up effortlessly off the dribble. Nice.
Right side, Wembanyama from the stripe. No good.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
James outside. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
First team foul. Shooting for San Antonio, LeBron.
Find the lanes.
James.
Find the lanes.
One shot.
One shot.
That free throw good from James. And we're about 1.5 minutes in the second half. Outside Wembanyama. Out to Leonard. From downtown. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Back to Tatum. Pass to Chamberlain. And the layup is good off the glass. And now a 9-point San Antonio lead.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs.
That's what you want defensively. Force contested threes.
Outside Wembanyama. Leonard looking over the floor. Just 5 on the clock.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. To add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
Now, here is James. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. The kick to Tatum. Over Durant. Tatum can't hit. Chicago with the ball. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Antetokounmpo covering. Back to James. To the inside. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo with it. He's picked up by SGA. Back to Antetokounmpo. To stop the run. Oh! Giannis working inside.
Can't let Antetokounmpo get deep positioning like that because this is what happens.
Pass to James. And it's blocked. Now here's Leonard. Outside O'Neal. Now here's Durant. Chicago passing it around. Here's Antetokounmpo. Drops it in on the fadeaway.
Love that from Antetokounmpo. No hesitation. Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 44 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
SGA passes to Abdul-Jabbar. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game.
And Tatum knows how to find his guys in their spots now. A solid passer at his position.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Durant. Good work defensively by James. For 3. And so it's San Antonio closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back after this word. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
It's the fourth quarter.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's O'Neal in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Durant. Off target from 3-point range.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
Bulls trail by 7. Leonard with the ball. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Leonard. 3-pointer. Leonard beyond the line.
Leonard scores at all 3 levels. He's a threat anywhere on the floor.
James outside. San Antonio again missing. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. James against Antetokounmpo. Right side Durant. It's stolen by Tatum. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. James inside. Antetokounmpo covering. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Here's Durant. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Jason Tatum. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Chicago, Kevin Durant. One shot.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
The Spurs call time.
All right, fans, time for your lovable.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Spurs coach going over their plan during the break. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Chamberlain passes to James. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Durant to take the lead. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
KD is so good at drawing contact. Really smart at finding ways to draw fouls and get to the line.
Kevin Durant.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And he nails the third.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
James outside. They need this. Oh, huge slam by LeBron.
Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Here's Leonard from deep. No good. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. James outside. Lets it go from 14. It's gone. What a J.
And, you know, we've come to expect this from LeBron James, guys. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, he rises to the occasion.
Outside Durant. Jacks up a three. Oh, it doesn't go.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Here's James. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. He drills the wide-open jumper.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
And here is Antetokounmpo. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Against contact, Giannis stays strong.
For Giannis, his length and instincts on defense make him a feared shot blocker.
At the line for 1, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the and one.
James against Leonard. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Tatum against Durant. Now Antetokounmpo. 1:16 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Antetokounmpo against SGA. James fires. Yes, using that window.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Timeout Bulls. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Here's Durant.
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
Timeout. The Spurs call time. James outside. Money from three.
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
It's stolen. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Five to shoot. Oh, money!
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Right side Durant. Wembanyama. And the three misses. So it's a narrow victory for the Spurs, pulling out the W. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, LeBron James.